Hello everyone, welcome to Tiny Gwen's Miniatures. My name is Rachel. I've had a small break from doing miniatures, not through choice, but my actual job, I'm an artist and an author, sometimes requires me to work weekends, so it's been quite busy. Yeah, so I haven't been able to do as much work as I'd planned on my wee houses, but I'm recording this after the work that I've done, so I've managed to catch up a bit with the tiny cottage, the Purbeck cottage from Petite Properties. So I'm hoping you enjoy what I've done. I've put the fireplace in and also painted some of the tiny pieces, the tiny really tiny pieces. So please stick with me. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you after. Right, so I'm just mixing up blue now, but that isn't the blue I want really, so I'm just going to add a little bit of this, what is it called? Blue sarcelle. Anyway, it's a teal. Oh gosh, that's way too much paint. It's come out way too quickly. I'll have to paint something else in the same colour. Teal blue colour. I'm just got quite a fine brush. It's not my finest brush. You need good eyesight and good lighting with this. I'm quite lucky in my workshop that I have lots of windows. It's a summer house really, so it's so I'm just painting that a teal blue. I'm probably going to do a lighter colour on the top. I'm aware that it's going to be difficult to put lighting inside the little house, so I don't want to go too dark with things because it's going to make it a bit too cavey and you're not going to be able to see. And I still haven't really worked out how I'm going to get around the lighting situation in there. I've got a slightly lighter blue mixed up. Actually, I think it needs to be a bit more light. Got a bit more white. It's a nice kind of seaside blue. So I'm just doing the mantel shelf. So I've decided while I'm waiting for the fireplace to dry, I've got these lovely, really cute little side tables, and I'm going to paint those in the same blues that I've got, as I've tipped out so much paint. I hope you can see that, and it's not blurry. They're lovely. They've got a shaped top and turned legs. So I'm just going to use this lovely turquoisey colour and the blue and some of the white. Paint goes on really nice onto these little pieces, little plastic, acrylic, whatever they are pieces. They're all 3D printed. All of the stuff that I've got here is from Petite Properties, which I bought these at the, as you're probably aware, if you've watched the previous videos, I bought these at the Miniatura show in Coventry this year. Oh, and this blue is lovely. Oh, I've got it everywhere. Oh, okay, let's get it off my chimney breast. Such a numbnut sometimes. Look at that. It's going to have a stonework with a blue tint. It'd be like like that house on Coronation Street 100 years ago. Anyway, you've probably got no idea what I'm talking about. Especially those of you in America, you'll think, what the hell is she on about? Right, get that out of the way. More haste, less speed. There's always something chaotic happen, isn't there? So I've managed to salvage the fireplace that I splashed turquoise paint all over. It's okay. I've got some very nice blue tints to the stone, which are, you know, actually it's okay. The fireplace is pretty much dry, so I'm going to glue it. I'm holding this because this takes forever to come out. So this is just my usual 3-in-1 beacon glue, which is just so good for everything. I love it because it's very versatile and strong, but doesn't dry too quickly so that you can't change your mind, move stuff, and it doesn't dry too slowly that you're sitting there for an hour holding the piece in place. There it is. And I've started decorating the tables. I'm going to get my tiny brush. Where is it? This is my favourite very fine brush. I do all sorts of things with this, lettering and tiny detail, and I'm going to add some more detail to the tables now. Just going to let the fireplace dry. Let's put the lid on that before it goes hard. I've decided I want to paint this blue as well, so I'm having, because it's got so melted, I'm having to cut it out of the bag. I'm just going to see what kind of state it's in. It's very gooey. Oh, it's kind of dried. Oh, that's going to take a bit of slicing. As you can see, it's gone very strange and melted and gooey. So I'm going to give it a wash off, and then I'm going to get the scalpel on it, see if I can salvage what I can. It's such a shame. It was such a sweet piece. So everything else is fine, thankfully. So yeah, we've just had such hot days, and we're not used to it in this country. I didn't realise I had to keep this out of the direct sunlight. So I'm going to clean this up. I've started painting some flowers on the little tables. I've also added show you quickly, some of the turquoise in the doorway because I quite like that, and then I've added a full moon on the front of the cottage. I'm probably going to add some more night sky things on the walls as well. We shall see. Anyway, I'm just going to go and clean this off. Okay, I've managed to salvage it as much as I can. It's such a beautiful little piece. It's detailed on the bottom. It's got all the metal strips. I don't know what they're called. Metal strips that go around the chest, and a little latch. It's such a shame, but it's a lesson not to put anything that's made of this plasticky, resiny material in direct heat. So I've decided, after all that, not to paint it turquoisey blue. I'm going to paint it brown to make it look like wood, and use some gold on the metal stripping. And the story is that the witch found this on the seashore after a shipwreck. That's why it's covered in barnacles and it's a little bit bashed. Which gets me thinking, actually, maybe it would be quite nice to have a sea theme to this cottage. So yeah, that's something I might think about with the colours and everything that I've got. That might be quite nice. So I'm just going to sort my little dog out. She's trying to get in. So this is Titch. She's probably going to try and eat everything that I've painted now. She is, she's nearly 3 years old. No, she's over 3 years old now. She's a cross between a Chihuahua and a Jack Russell. And she's absolutely lovely. She's such a little cutie. And say hello. Actually, while it's still wet, I'm going to add in a little bit of orange, and then just let the water take it where it wants to. So the fire is done. Painted that in. I think that was probably the easiest way of right, I seem to have a lot going on here, but it'll be good because I'm hoping I can get all these little pieces painted that I've had here for a little while now. The bed I'm going to leave for now, but I'm going to do, as I've got the turquoise paint out, I don't like wasting paint, so I have the cabin stove kit. I'm not entirely sure yet which pieces are which, but I'm going to go over it with the turquoise, all of it, and then I can go over it again with the other colours if I need to. So I'm just going to do the whole lot in this turquoise colour. Actually, I'm going to slightly lighten it. I'm going to have a light. It's going to have a nice painted effect. Different. It's like the sea. She's even got a sea kitchen. She's a lucky witch. I have no idea what these are. And these are tiny pieces. I don't know what they are. But anyway, they're having a paint job. So I've just covered everything with paint. Get the glue as close to the edge as I can. A bit in the middle. It's not really too much because it's only cardboard. It's very light. Sorry, I'm just off camera now, trying to show you things. Just going around the edge. So this is just going to slide, try and get the angle right, in here. Get it central. It's very difficult to show you. I'll just stick them in and then I'll take it up to the camera for you. That's the problem when it's so small. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Okay, so that's the chimney breast in. So I haven't got a fireplace up here in the bedroom yet. There's probably a few things I'm going to do to this still. Pictures and all sorts of things have got to go. Maybe some ornaments, I don't know, candlesticks. I'll see. I've painted the little candle chandelier now, so it's got little tiny white candles on. I've no idea actually how I'm going to fix this to the ceiling yet. I'm going to have to think about that, so I'm going to leave this for today and then have a wander. I might have a look at other people's tiny houses to see how they've done it. I don't know if you can get hooks that small, maybe you can, I've no idea. And here is the sea battered chest. See, it's come out quite well in the end. And the bottom. Salvaged it. Salvaged the salvage. Right, so I've also got, still waiting for that to dry, I've got a tiny, tiny basket with the most beautiful, I can't show you on here. Really, my camera work isn't doing this justice at all, because it's a basket and it's got all the weave. All the detailed weave is there. So I'm hoping I can paint that and bring that out. I've also got this tiny witch's hat, which, guess what, I'm going to paint turquoise. Turquoise and blue is becoming a bit like I don't know if you watch Aira Bentley, love Aira. She likes to paint everything brown, everything's brown. I guess every artist, every maker has a preference. So she likes to have lots of wood stuff. Right, this needs to come off here. I think I'm going to need to use a knife, so I'm going to leave the tiny hat, but there's a tiny witch's hat. And I've also got a little broomstick, which I'm going to paint the handle in the same colour as the chest. So I'll do that now. So here it is so far. Tiny broom, chandelier, chest, hat, fireplace. Just about see downstairs, it's quite dark and witchified. Basket, cauldron, 2 side tables and a chair. Got a bit to do yet. Quite happy with it so far though, it's been fun. So I'm adding some stars to the front with a white gel pen. It's pretty easy. Just drawing these on freehand. There we go. There's the front of it. Nearly complete. Still got stuff to do. It's getting more and more wacky every time I do something to it. Okay guys, here we go. I've got lots to do yet, so I want to do some stuff on the sides also. Maybe some more stars, maybe some more sea stuff. I've actually spent the evening going through the internet, looking at lovely 1/48th kind of sea things, mermaids and octopuses and all kind of things to adorn the cottage. So I think it's going to be quite fun. Next weekend, I'm hoping to start on some tiny paintings, which I'm going to paint originals with the smallest brush in the world. So I'm hoping you'll be interested in that and will join me. Thank you for all my new subscribers, even though I've been away for a few weeks. It's nice to see some new people joining us. And anyway, I'll see you next week. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. Bye.